What if I told you for that price of a meal, you could get an in-ear monitor that rivals a headphones costing several times more? Today we're taking a look at the 7-Hertz Salnotes 02, one of the most talked about budget IEMs in the audio community. But is it really as good as everyone says? Is it worth upgrading from your everyday earbuds? And who is it actually for? Let's find out. Inside the box, you'll find the 7-Hertz Salnotes 02 itself, a detachable 2-pin cable, multiple sizes of silicone ear tips, and the usual documentation. Don't expect a premium unboxing experience because at this price point, most of the budget goes into the sound rather than a fancy packaging. And honestly, I think that's the right decision. Everything we need is here and you're ready to start listening within minutes. Looking at the design, the 02 keeps things simple and elegant. The shells are lightweight with a transparent resin housing that lets you see a bit of internal components. It has a clean, modern aesthetic without trying too hard to stand out. The faceplate has a smooth finish, and their overall construction feels solid enough for everyday use. The cable is removable using a standard 2-pin connector, which is great because if the cable ever breaks, you don't have to replace the entire earphone. Comfort is another strong point. Since the shells are compact and ergonomic, they fit comfortably even during long listening sessions. I wore these for several hours while editing videos and listening to music, and I rarely felt any discomfort. Isolation is also surprisingly good. It blocks enough outside noise for commuting, studying, or working in a coffee shop. Now let's talk about what really matters the most: the sound. This is where the 02 earns its reputation. By looking at the graph, compared to the original Salnotes 0, the 02 has noticeably more bass. Not overwhelming or muddy, instead it adds warmth and punch without sacrificing clarity. The mids are natural and well balanced, vocals sound clear and present without becoming shouty. The treble is detailed without becoming harsh. There's enough sparkle to reveal details like cymbals, strings, and subtle background instruments, but it avoids the piercing brightness that can make long listening sessions tiring. For an IEM at this price, the soundstage is surprisingly spacious. You're not getting the huge presentation of headphones, but instruments don't feel cramped together. One thing I really appreciate is how easy these are to drive. You don't need an external DAC or amplifier. A smartphone, a laptop, or even a simple USB-C dongle is enough to get great sound. So my final verdict. One thing I really appreciate is that it is really comfortable. Like you could use this for hours. And one thing I dislike is the cable itself, but that's not a problem because you could replace it. So should you buy the Salnotes 02? If your budget is around 25 to 30 USD, then it's a yes. It's not perfect, but at this price, it's one of the best audio purchases you can make. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more tech and audio reviews, and let me know in the comments what should I review next. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.